Hey y'all, what's going on? So I'm back, with the iPhone 16 Pro. Had it for 2 days now. This is my second day. With my thoughts on it, I'm just gonna break down some stuff. Y'all might agree, y'all might not, but this just me and this how I see things, especially with the getting into this tech stuff and these phones and all that. Um, and I said this before a while ago that a lot of these phones not really impressing me no more. Because after a while, when you start to get like, a lot of companies offering the same thing, it's like, you really don't get excited no more. And back in the day when, like I said, when I first started with Boost Mobile and getting all them phones from Best Buy or Walmart, it was fun because things was changing, like Samsung and Motos, and everything was changing, and it was different to pick up. It was cool to pick up different phones. You know what I mean? So right now it's just a lot of competition with 48 megapixel, 12, 200 megapixels, all types of ish. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, so with the 16 Pro, as we go down, I'm gonna zoom in some. As we go down, right, it's really no different from the 15 Pro. It's saying it's 6.3, 6.1. It might be a little bit taller or bigger. It's kind of feel the same to me. Both 120 hertz. Um, it definitely feel a little bit more heavier because the 15 Pro was 6.6 ounces. Damn, laptop about to die. And this one is 7 ounces the same. So, but if you want some lighter phones, you can always get the 15s and the 16s. Or like I think the 13s or the 12s, whatever. A lot of those phones tend to be a little bit more lighter. Um, only thing that's different is just when they added the little, I forgot what used to be right here, but it was just this right here anyway, but it wasn't a button. They turned it into a button. That's pretty much it. They really didn't add too much stuff on. You still got the little action button right here and things like that. If y'all can see that pretty good. But it's not really, ain't nothing really spectacular about it. Now, as far as the camera button, right? I really don't see. Let me turn the light off. I really don't see a lot of people gonna be kind of using this a lot. Now, the majority of the time, when your camera, if I got it over here somewhere, let me hold this, bring it over. Usually, I think the camera probably be down here. So yeah, so basically, like when you open up your phone and when you hit that camera right here, that's pretty much what you're gonna be doing. You're gonna be doing this and this. You're gonna be clicking, record and stop and all this other stuff like this. Um, Now, if you start to get the hang of it, be like, all right, y'all ready? I'm about to take a picture, and you go to click it, and you're like, all right, y'all ready? One, two, three, say cheese. It is kind of cool, but then you got to give it some pressure. You can zoom in and out with it like that, so it's kind of cool. With this, when it's on photo like this, right? To record, you got to hold down and press it, and then I don't think a lot of people are gonna be doing that, but after you hold your hand up, that's when it'll stop recording. But you can go to video and just press the button and it'll start recording like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can, when you hit all open up certain settings and things like that. So I mean, it is what it is. It ain't really, I don't really see a lot of people just gonna be using that a lot. Because like I said, we so stuck to all right, y'all. The buttons is right here. Now it might be cool now in this type of way. In this type of way, then I probably could see a lot of people hitting this button because it's right here. As you turn it around, it's right here. Click, this and that. You press stop, go to photo, you know, boom, boom, boom. I see a lot of people doing it like that. But from right here, especially with I'm left-handed, so I don't see me hitting this button like this, and then it's zooming it out. So I wouldn't even be able to do that right. You see what I'm saying? Even with your right hand, I don't see nobody hitting that button like that neither. So I think it was just a kind of stupid idea. That's what I think. But Apple just might as well come out with a goddamn camera. I don't know why, bro. When you think about it, everything that iPhone and when y'all be basically looking at iPhone, everything be around the cameras, ProRes, 4K, 120 frames per second. You can edit movies and iMovie and stuff like, you could do all this editing because it's cool because it's really for creators. That's basically what it is. That's why I do like iPhone, because if you want to do everything on the go, don't have a laptop or a tablet, anything, you can actually do everything from your phone. Go to iMovie, they got green screen, voiceovers, you can split videos, all types of stuff. You know what I mean? So that's pretty decent. That's why I think a lot of people do like iPhones, especially for creators. They get you into it gets you to being a creator, content creator. Um, but I think a lot of people probably going to be upgrading is because maybe if they own these types of um, phone companies like Verizon or AT&T or T-Mobile, you know, when you got this early upgrade stuff, and some people probably still got 11 and 12 and they just finally want to upgrade, you know. So that's why I think some people might get it. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking about going to the Apple store tomorrow, and I was gonna buy the phone because this I got this with Verizon, right? And I was like, because I don't know, bro, I'm not really excited. Like I thought, like I don't know what I thought, but I've been actually using Android for like the last couple of months, right? And I'm just being honest, the phone I got a brand new one of these though, but the phone I've been using that I really like is the um Moto Edge. It's the Moto Edge 2024. Now, I'm gonna just compare the two that I got right now, which is the iPhone 16 Pro, and I just do the Edge, and y'all can just see certain things. Now, this phone, now I'm being honest, the Moto Edge now it do run pretty high on Moto, the website, or like Best Buy, but you can get this phone strictly from Metro. You know what I mean? When you put the number over, you get this phone for $75, bro. And like, I'm gonna just show y'all as we going down. I'm gonna just read stuff to y'all, and then you see what I'm saying. So this phone, I got 256 gigabytes. This phone is $1,100. I paid $75 for this one. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. You see what I'm saying? When we going down, the Edge is 6.6 inches, but it feel real good, and I think because it's a little taller, that's why. You know what I mean? But other than that, this phone feel good in the hand, and it's real light. 6.6, you got 6.3. The display for the iPhone, look like I said, is a little bit more better. Says a little bit more better. The display on the 16 Pro is 120 refresh rate. I'm talking about, and the display refresh rate on the Edge is 144 hertz, bro. Now, man, when I be swiping through this phone and all, it be super duper fast. The battery on this one is 5,000 milliamps. It give me straight through the day. Like, it give me straight through the day all the time. I think this one like 3,000 or something. I don't know. Got the A18 Pro chip and stuff like that. It just do have the Snapdragon S Gen 2. It's cool. I might get a hiccup here and there, but it's not like real bad like one of them cheap phones. It's not that bad. You know what I mean? I forgot how many RAMs this one had, but this one got 8 gigabytes. The 256 in this one. This one comes strictly 256. Main camera 48 megapixel. The main one over here is 50. The wide is, I really don't be worried about the wide and telephoto. But the main camera is a beast, bro. This 50, like this camera is a beast. This 50 megapixel right here. You see that on there? You got this leather back on there, nice grip. You really don't need a case to it or nothing like that. Both of them shooting 4K. I think this one might be like 4K 30 and things like that. Front camera 32 megapixels. Front camera not too bad. Look at the weight difference. It's 6.14 ounces. Like I said, the 16 Pro was 7. So it's real, like it's just in my hand it's kind of hurting because I got nerve damage, but that's what I'm saying. Just in my hand alone, it kind of hurt for real. You got your fingerprint reader over here. Both on water resistance. Whatever. USB Type C. You got a Wi-Fi 7. This one got 6E. Satellite, touch, whatever hell. You know what I mean? So but it's not really too much of a big difference of anything. But I'm just being honest. I just been getting used back to the Android world and all that, and it's crazy because it's really easy to use, and like if you really just on a go, just want to take some pictures or some cool videos and stuff like that, a lot of Android phones will get you through the day. Android sometimes just kind of suck a little bit when it's dealing with certain websites, like maybe an Instagram if you're trying to go live, or Facebook or something like that. It just depends. iPhones really, take the title with that, where it be nice and clear, or however they be doing it. That's why they do a good job with that. I just give them that though. Um, but it's not like really a comparison. I'm just letting y'all know that's what I've been kind of dealing with. I do have, like I said, I love this phone so much. I ordered another brand new one. I had it for like 4 months now, never opened it, and that's what I think I might just use for 2025. I don't know. Now, only thing about these types of phones, they just don't get no updates like that. You know what I mean? Like the software updates. But iPhone be giving you like 6, 7, years worth, and whatever they be doing. So, you know, the thing about iPhone, man, it's just the accessories is everywhere, from Walmart to Five Below, Target, you name it. Sometimes even at the grocery stores, you can find something for iPhone everywhere. Everybody damn near got one. Most of the youth, and I'm just talking about maybe down here in Baltimore City. I see all the youth with an iPhone. Every youth I see have an iPhone. I never seen a youth with no Pixels, no damn really no Samsungs, no One Pluses or whatever. Only time you'll see people with those types of phones if they just getting into the phone game, which is they kids and stuff like that. Most of the kids even got a damn iPhone from 10 on up now. You know what I mean? But the majority of the time is when somebody really don't lose their phone. They just need something to port their number over and all that. Or somebody really don't know how to work the phones too much. They going right to Walmart and stuff like that and buying them a Moto phone or a Samsung phone. Motorola and Samsung take the cake on that one, bro. I mean, now iPhones still have, they lowered the SE third generation going for like 150 or something like that. So that's pretty much their budget phone right there. A lot of people probably still buying those. You feel what I'm saying? But for me, yeah, let me see. No, the iPhone 16, I ain't really, cause I'm not really going through nothing. I wanted to talk and just let y'all know it's like, you don't have to go crazy over it. I put it this way, it's not light flashing or whatever. But yeah, I could turn this off. But I just wanted to share this because it's like, like I said, I just got this phone, $1,100, man. Just I'm just $1,100. And right now, Boost Mobile have, and let's go to let me see. Can we just type in 15? And Boost Mobile have the iPhone 15. Let's get this out of the way. The iPhone 15 for like $340 right now. And then when you go to the 15, the 60 hertz probably be the only killer. But I think if you're not really worried about that, oh well. 16 bionic chip, 120 gigabytes, 48 megapixel, damn near the same camera. The wide megapixel is 12, but it still shoots in 4K 60 frames per second. The front camera is 12. It's the same. Look at it from the 16 on. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. A little bit lighter. It's definitely USB Type C as well. Still water resistant. It's really nothing. Like ain't nobody gonna be crying over the camera button. Oh, I don't got the camera button, so I don't want the phone. Ain't nobody really gonna be going crazy over that type of stuff over there. But I say, if you're not really worried about the 60 hertz and all that, I'm being honest, man. I would even tell somebody start from the 13. The 12 and all that, 11 and 12. Even though they still got the 12s and all that like that, like Metro and all them. As soon as you go on Metro, they got this with the damn SE watch and all this other stuff. Now, if you want to do the 12, you can. It's only 64 gigabytes, but I would tell somebody to go start from the 13 if you're going to mess with the iPhones. And right now, like I said, when you port over, you can get an iPhone 13 for goddamn $100 when you switch over. It'll be $175 altogether, like 180 or something like that. Cannot beat that. Even Boost Mobile, like I said, got the 15. This about to be gone. That's what I said. I'm thinking about just ordering the 15. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. They got the 13 for $149 right now, plus like a $60 plan. I mean, it ain't costing you that much. But just look at all this. They got the 16 for $829. And let's go over here to the 16. Let's type in the 16 now and see if it's any difference. You know what I mean? I'm just giving y'all something to think about. And let's go over. Hold on. Let's go over. Now look at the 16. Now look at the difference between the 16 and the 15. Let's see if we see any difference. Difference is the chips are different. 128. Both of them got 48 megapixels. Wide camera is 12 megapixels. Both of them 4K 60 frames per second. Front camera 12 megapixels. Both of them almost the same weight. And that's pretty much it. Now let me see if the 16 do have 4K 120 hertz. And they don't. So like, yeah, y'all be the judge and let me know. You know what I mean? It's not really. That's what I'm saying. So it's stuff like this where it's getting out of hand. You know, it's getting out of hand really. And let's go to. I'll type in the 13 for y'all. Let's type in the 13 and let's see if it's any big difference of that. Let's get rid of the edge right here and let's go zoom in something. Now let's go down again. Let's see. If you thinking about getting the 13. And I could do the 12. Can I do one more? Let's do the iPhone 12. So this will be the last one that I try to end the video after this. So you got the 15. If you don't want the Pro, then it costs too much anyway. But let's do the 15s is on sale. You know what I mean? 16, the only one really costs the most. But let's see if it's any different from any one of them. All of them 6.1, all of them 60 hertz. iPhone 13, 3,227 milliamp battery. The 12, 2,815. That's why I'm kind of telling everybody, don't really go the 12 route. 4 gigabytes on that, 4 gigabytes on the 13. 64 gigabytes on the 12. The rest of them 128. The main cameras on the 16, the 15, 16, 15, and the 13. They all got 48 megapixels on the 15 and the 16. The 13 and the 12 got the 12 megapixels. All of them got the 12 megapixels wide. All of them shoot in 4K 60 frames. All of them, the front cameras got the 12 megapixels. A little bit of weight difference. They're all light. You know what I'm saying? Only two difference between the 12 and the 13, they still have the lightning ports. You know what I mean? But I would tell everybody definitely do the USB Type-C and all that. Wi-Fi 6 and 7, 6 and 6. And that's pretty much it. All of them got wireless charging. All of them got fast charging. That's what I'm saying. So, I ain't want to make this video to be like, whatever. But I'm just kind of thinking about it myself as I'm going on. It's like, yo, why niggas is going crazy over this and it's not really nothing different? Because you got a camera button. You got a camera button now, or you got ProRes, or you got 4K 120 frames, and it look good when you slow it down. Cool, but it's like, at the end of the day, I just ended with this, right? If you want to play a couple games, most of these phones will definitely go through fly by pretty quick, especially probably the 15 and the 16. You playing games, but I'm just saying, I'm just talking about just a regular human. If you're talking and texting, taking pictures, and you want good videos, and you just want to check your social medias, you want to make sure your audio was good, or if you plugging up any headphones and stuff like that, you want to make sure your music loud. The front cameras all good. I would recommend damn near all these phones. But like I said, I wouldn't go to 12 unless if you get 128 gigabytes. But I wouldn't do the 12 with a lot of prepaid companies because it's only 64 gigabytes right now. You know what I mean? And just go by your budget, man. Go by how much you could spend, how much you want to spend, and just as long as it's going to get you through the day. Now, like I said, really with the 12 and the 13, the battery life might be, so I say you will have to get you maybe a little battery pack or something like that, small, slim, you could carry around. That's pretty much it about that. The 15 and the 16 battery should be pretty decent. Like I said, iPhones ain't really have too much good battery life like that anyway, but it's kind of getting better. Android really take the cake with that. Like I said, this is a 5,000 milliamp battery on this damn Edge, bro. Phone slim as hell. They packed it in here, but hey. So I just wanted to go through some things, for y'all, and just say, for me, yeah, I'm gonna take this phone back. I'm not really just impressed with anything. I really could care less. Like, I'm not gonna be, now if I'm showing off, getting back in photography and straight videos or whatever I'm doing, then I would say, okay, the ProRes, the 4K 120 frames per second and things like that. I got the little camera button on the side. I could just hurry up and pull it out and click. I'm not really impressed by it. You know what I mean? Like, if Apple would have sent me a phone, and I damn sure would have just kept it real the same way I'm doing it now. I don't need no free phone from them or nothing like that, because one thing about me, I'm not gonna lie to the people. People be spending their money and you thinking you about to get a show enough upgrade What is the upgrade? That's what I'm. Just think about that before in the video. What is the upgrade? Yeah, I mean, oh, I'm gonna upgrade to a new phone because I got a camera button right here and it's 4K, 120 120 frames per second, and like what the hell? Some people probably still just shooting in 1080, 60 frames maybe. Most of the cameras now are getting 4K, which is on the edge too as well. 4K, 30 frames per second, which is pretty decent to me. So and like I said, look at the Samsung phones. They've been shooting in 8K, 30 frames and 60 frames. They getting loose with the damn phones over. You know what I mean? They really ahead of everything. So I just want y'all to think about if y'all do want to get the 16s or anything like that. If you have the 14 Pro, the 15 Pros and all that, I would say just go in and just chill out. I would say just wait till the iPhone 17 or something come out, bro. If they change anything a little bit more different, I say go ahead and get it. But if you gotta have every upgrade or every new phone to come out, then do your thing. If you got enough money for it, or if you eligible to get your upgrades on your postpaid accounts and stuff like that, go ahead and do it. Now, this is just my opinion, because I was really about to just do some crazy stuff, like really take this back. I'm gonna take this back. I was about to go to Apple, spend $1,000 or something dollars just to get this phone and 128 gigabytes and something like that. I could still, I don't know. I still could do that. Only reason I was thinking about that because I'm like, cool, if I do get that, put a case on, a screen protector, and keep it in good condition. By the time the 17 come out, I can sell this phone. Now the phone. One thing about iPhone I do like, they got good value to them. So if I have this, and let's say I got the 128, right? That's $1,000 phone. But if it's like new and good condition, I could get $800 for it, or even $750. You know what I'm saying? You take that $750, $800, put that directly towards the new 17 that's coming out. You dig what I'm saying? So that's the type of way I be thinking. I be thinking from a business standpoint where I gotta really be careful with the phone. I gotta I might even gotta get an auto box for it. If I'm playing, if I don't want to drop it or anything like that. That's really protecting your investment. Sure enough, you know what I mean. So I know it was a lot of rambling and stuff like that. It's just my thoughts on the 16. I was gonna go through some stuff for y'all, but it's just I don't feel like it because it's really nothing different. It's really nothing different, bro. Apple Intelligence and all that, they probably get that on the 15s and all that too, and whatever. If they just gonna put that on the 16, cool. But that ain't really something that's gonna change your life. You know what I mean? Like I got Apple Intelligence, y'all, so now I could fly. I could fly to work or whatever. It's not really, you know what I mean? It's not really. It's not what y'all think it is. It's just a phone. That's why I told somebody before. I said, until your phone can be like, hey Siri, I need you to go upstairs and fix me a bacon and egg sandwich. Okay, would you like toast? Would you like toasted bread? Would you want butter? You're like, if this thing could grow some arms and shit like that, and go out there and make you a whole sandwich and don't burn a house down, then I'll be like, oh, that phone is off the hook. Until then, nah, man. So it's your boy to the Lute, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed my video. Subscribe to my channel. If you like my video, make sure you share it around. It's just my honest thoughts about this. And we'll stay tuned. Let's see what come out on the prepaid markets. That's what I really look at. Boost Mobile, Metro, and Cricket. That's my main three that I see when they dropping any phones. Hopefully that at the top of January coming up, we'll see if they get any new budget phones, and I definitely be looking to try to order one. It's your boy to the Lute. Appreciate y'all watching. Peace.